7 minutes until showtime.
Hello out there. We're getting ready for Just Rita Real Talk Thursday. Hey, Amanda. We're just getting ourselves ready for a real Just Rita Real Talk Thursday. Hey, Goldie. How are you? So we are in the few minutes before the show starts. So I always like to get on, see who's there, get myself ready. That's what we're doing so that everything goes without any kind of hiccups, which I think is pretty cool. How's everybody doing? Hey, Julia. I saw you last night, which we said hello to on, oh my gosh, I can't remember her name, but the angel person. We got to hear about our animals, what they have to say to us. And mine was, one of them is saying, quit going in circles over a subject. And happy spring is right. And then the other one wants to be in a safe place. So I have to tone down some of the arguing that goes on in the house, which sometimes can be pretty difficult when you're starting to go through a divorce. So it was pretty eye-opening because my one dog wants to feel safe and the other one wants to hear, wants to see me jump off of that stupid, what do you call it? The hamster wheel that keeps going round and round and round, right? How's everybody doing today? Everybody can call in too if you guys want to participate on the show. It's 347-989-8086. I'm going to write that down myself so that people can get on board, participate. It's going to be a fun show. It's going to be all about, like planning, taking your very first steps with these new beginnings. And a lot of times we just don't know what to do. We're terrified and we freeze. So getting ready.
5 minutes until showtime.
5 minutes. Let's see. Teddy's in here. I don't know if he wants to stay in here or not. So I'm waiting. Thank you for the share. Yes, mine was on point as well. Exactly, Julia. Being on that hamster wheel. I know it's terrifying sometimes. So today we're going to talk about a lot of different things, especially on how to get off that hamster wheel and start to make those plans moving forward. Because I know you're on the path of going forward yourself. So it's pretty interesting. Oh my gosh, we have 8 minutes. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, 4 minutes. Oh, I've been on for 8 minutes. 4 minutes and 16 seconds before the show starts. Highlight a few
4
things.
minutes until showtime.
Hey, Kat, how are you? Thanks for joining us. So excited that everybody's starting to participate, getting on board. I just put the show together just a wee bit ago, so it should be perfect. I didn't have to think about it too much. Sometimes when I don't think about it too much, it goes a lot easier. Hopefully my website or my internet is not too bad. Looks like it's hiccuping a little bit. Let's see what's going on
3
here.
minutes until showtime.
3 minutes. If I wasn't working, I would call in. It's all good. You can like quietly text and do your thing there. Got some things that I want to open up. Let's see. Some inspirations. There's a lot of inspirations that I find is very interesting. And so when I do that, I've got those in mind as well. So I'm pretty excited to share some of these inspirations, because sometimes those can get you going as well and keep you moving forward. Hey, Andy. I hope Sean is doing better. Felicia, nice to see you. Okay, getting going soon.
2 minutes.
2
Until
minutes. Gotta love it. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when I jump on and I have a little extra time, it's like people get on and then they're off and then they get back on again. So I'm trying to figure out what a good time is to get on and set up and ready to go so it easily flows in. Trying to get things rocking and rolling here, but we're almost ready. I feel like the internet is slow today. I'll have to double check. Let me double check me. All right, so it does show that I'm live. Perfect. I don't know. If it's not working, let me know.
Until showtime.
We've got 2 people on, so if you guys have a thumbs up and you can hear me okay, everything's good. I've got a delay on my phone, so I'm not sure. Oh, maybe not. I think it's working. All right, perfect. Excited. We're going to do our angel card readings later. Love it. I love these angels. The fairies I resonate with very much so. So it's amazing. I am ready. Perfect. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. Get some water in my throat. All right. Drew is on. Hey, Drew.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
Just
4,
getting ready.
3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
People are always saying, you'll never make it.
Don't listen to them.
You feel weak and have lost all your courage.
Be brave. Be bold.
Guess what? It all ends right now. Welcome to Just Rita, a show that empowers women all over the world to be the best version of themselves. No matter where you come from, that will not dictate who you will be in life. Join your host, Rita Doman, right now and learn that you can have it all because you know you are worthy of all those goodies in life and want to make your life shine. It's just in time. It's just for you. It's just that simple. It's Just Rita. Now, here is your host of the Just Rita radio show, Rita Doman.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter where you are in the world, I want to welcome you in to the Just Rita Real Talk live radio show on Just Rita Real Talk Thursday at www.justritarealtalk.com, or you can find me at Blog Talk Radio at Just Rita Real Talk, or right here on Facebook, or my business page, which is Just Rita Real Talk. So I'm so excited to have each and every one of you with me. We are going to continue our conversation. But first, let's start out with who's going, what's happening? What is everybody up to? How is the week, the weekend? What are you looking forward to? I heard there's supposed to be some sort of a snowstorm coming, but I am not paying any attention to that because I've got lots of things to do this weekend. So can't have time messing around with any kind of snowstorm, right? Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so glad that you are here. You know what yesterday I did? I'm going to show you. I should have probably had that ready. I just thought of it though. My girlfriend, hi Teddy. My girlfriend, Bonnie Rasika, she is an amazing woman. She is someone who, she's very spiritual. She does massage. She does a lot of healing. She does Reiki. She can photograph your aura. She does these lights that help heal your body. It's absolutely amazing, all the different types of things that she does. She's very intuitive. She also does cards. She's a psychic medium. She is extraordinary. She's such a loving, peaceful soul. So Bonnie Rasica, you can find her on Facebook here. I'm going to put her in really quick. Oh, wait, I think I just hear Bonnie. So you can also contact her on Facebook. She's somebody who has a lot to offer people, and she is absolutely extraordinary. And she's someone who I relate to very well. When I first met her, I felt like I knew her for years. You know, like it wasn't like I just met her. I felt like we have spent lifetimes together, which we have. But yesterday we did my aura, because I'm curious as to see what's going on as I'm going through a divorce, as I've got new beginnings happening. I don't want to turn into like an angry, vindictive, woman going through a divorce and angry about everything, all those kinds of things, right? It's very easy to get trapped in that stuff when you've got your emotions bottled up, or maybe you're letting your emotions out and sometimes you don't have a handle on how you let them out. So I'm always gauging myself, wondering how it is that I am being perceived, what's going on, those kinds of things. So yesterday, because with the way the energy shift is going, because of the way the solar storms are going in our atmosphere, I feel different. I definitely feel like I got a hair like, oh my gosh, I got to bring that hair over. Okay. I feel like I'm very quiet. I really don't want to be bothered. I feel like I'm doing a lot of healing, a lot of self-reflecting, those kinds of things, right? Hey, Emily. So those are the things that I feel like I've been going through. And so my aura, which I'm going to show you, was before I did these lights, is right here. And when you see the top three, or well, not the top, but you've got the second, third, and fourth big circles, that is showing that I am doing a lot of thinking, a lot of healing, a lot of processing. However, the energy is also stuck in those chakras. So as you can see, those right in here, it means that those are your chakras. That's what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be round circles. They're supposed to have, like a frame around them. They're supposed to be spinning very well and, getting the energy out so it's a constant flow. But when you're going through things, a lot of times your energy will get stuck. And that's what's happening with me. I've got a lot of energy that's being stuck. I have a lot of healing that's going on. I also have, my aura is condensed, which means that I am going within for a lot of healing, which is a good thing. So then after we did that first part of it, we did a light therapy for 20 minutes. So she has these LED lights, and they're on these pads, and you put them, mine was on my stomach, one was on the chest, one was behind the throat, and on the eyes. And so after I did that for 20 minutes, then things were starting to shift, and I was able to make some of those chakras denser. But see this part right here? You see that whole thing? That is where I have got a lot of my ancestors, where I'm doing a lot of healing around my heart. So a lot of times, even though I'm asking for the divorce and I want to start to shift and change, I still have a lot of pain. I still have a lot of things that thank you so much for the loves. I still have a lot of things that I'm going through. And so you have to get those emotions out, and you have to start expressing, but learn how to express in a way where you're not really beating up somebody else, right? And so I feel like I've been getting out my feelings, but not really. I don't really say what needs to be said. I hang out on the superficial end of it because I don't really want to hurt the person I'm with, even though I'm fighting, right? And when I was on the, what is her name? Julia, you got to help me on this one. With who we were online with last night. So she is an angel reader as well, and she really participates with animals. And I cannot think of her name right now. Hey, Connie. So for her, I can't see if you guys like just leave comments and stuff so that I know that you're there, because I didn't see you there. For some reason, this looks different to me, and I don't understand why. But anyway, she was doing angel readings for people where it was coming from your animal, whether you had cats, dogs, and then she would pick out cards and they would tell you what's going on. And so my 2 dogs, one of which said, quit going in circles. And the other one, because he's tired of hearing it, because it really is going in circles, because what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to deliver is not being received. So it's like a hamster wheel going round and round and round. And he's like, just get off it and quit talking about it. It's never going to be received. It's never going to be changed. So forget about it. And then the other one, Teddy, he wants peace. He wants to feel safe. And if we're constantly fighting, going at each other, now that we've done some changes to the house, it echoes a little bit. So it makes him nervous. It makes him scared. And so he wants to feel safe. And when you start to sit back and really look at what's going on inside of you and how you're responding, that's when you can start to definitely make changes. And for me, I was really grateful to have that reading yesterday, and of course then the reading last night, which was online. And I wish I can remember what her name is. It's escaping me. She has also the Intuitive Angel Radio. That's what it is. Thank you so much. Hey, Suzanne, the Intuitive Angel Radio. So she's on Facebook. So you can look her up, the Intuitive Angel Radio, and she does different shows. She's got stuff coming up this Sunday. They're in Winfield. Amy Bianc, Biank. Thank you, Julia. You're amazing. So Julia popped in there yesterday too. So I was listening to her, but she read a couple of years ago, a few years back. She used to be on, oh my God, I can't even think of it. A radio station that I used to be on. That's where I started. Oh my gosh, isn't it amazing how like when you shift and change, you block things out because you don't need to go back to that. And I can't even remember who they were. That's hilarious. Okay, so anyway, Amy and Dave used to be on the station where I started from originally. And so she read my dog that had passed, Dugan, and he was a butler of mine in past lives, and he was always my protector. Well, he came into this lifetime when I was a child as my protector as a dog, Dugan. And she said very rarely do people transition into animals, but that was the only way he can do it so that he can protect me in this lifetime. Completely made sense. I was forever grateful. And so when I saw her yesterday pop on, I was on the show and I realized what she was doing. So I was like, oh my God, I'm going to totally do it. Because I have one dog who's really old and the other one who's very young. And the two do not mix very well. But because of the stuff that's going on in the household, it's definitely different. The energy shifts. So taking that first step, right, and trying to manage how things are going. And it's 12:11, you guys, 12:11. So we have to look up that angel meaning for 12:11. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. I think I'm going to do that really fast, right? This is what I do all the time. Spiritual meaning for 12:11. This is the part where...
Here's what I found.
Okay, so spiritual meaning for 12:11. They're giving me 12:12, but I want 12:11. I keep coming up on the 11s, and they're not giving me the 11. Okay, never mind. So they're giving me the 12:12, but 111 exactly. Oh, it's 111 for you, right? But there's 12:11, 111, and I know it's like keep moving forward. Spiritual meaning for 111. I look these up all the time.
Here are some results from the web.
Okay, so now she's not going to give me what I want. Of course, she's not. I shouldn't say it that way. That's terrible. That's bad language. It's a wake-up call from the universe. So it's kind of like telling you, wake up, things are going. It also is letting you know that they're with you all the time and to move forward. Hey, Terry, Rebecca. Oh my gosh, how are you? So anyway, that's what's going on. So today I wanted to continue our conversations about new beginnings and talk about taking that plan, that first step, right? So when we start when things start to happen, right? Whether we leave a job or we lose the job, whether we leave a relationship or, the relationship is leaving us, whether it's a marriage, a friendship, even if you're driving along and your car dies, right? And then you're without a car, what are you going to do? Or there's a lot of people going through a lot of destruction. There's a lot of weather elements going on and people are losing their homes. Like, what do you do? What's the plan? And a lot of times when things start to happen, you start to feel terrified. You don't know where to go. What is Julia saying? Angel number 1211 is a message to pay attention to the reoccurring thoughts about yourself and your life. I love it. Your thoughts and beliefs are manifesting at a rapid rate. Therefore, ensure that you focus on your desired outcomes only. Thank you, Julia. That's amazing. That's why I constantly look stuff up, because I always catch myself on the 11s. But the biggest thing is sometimes you have to get interrupted. You have to get jarred so that you can start to think about other things, not just what exactly is going on, so that you can actually break that monotony of thought. Because what you think about, you bring about. If you say that there's no way in the world that you're going to be able to get through this, then you're right. There's no way in the world you're going to get through it. But if you're starting to plan and you see options and you see possibilities and all of a sudden things are starting to fall into play, then you're like, oh my gosh, I can see the possibility. I can see what's going on, what's happening. And that's the part where when you start to pay attention to numbers, you start to pay attention to things that are happening around you, it's amazing. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about was that plan, that very first step. Even though you're frozen in time, you may be terrified, you have to take that very first step. It's a blind step. It's a blind way of walking into faith, not knowing. It's letting go. One of the things that I've been dealing with here is when people ask me questions like, what are you going to do? Where are you going to move to? And I have to keep saying, I don't necessarily have a plan. I have an idea of when I want to be gone and where I want to go. I don't know where it's at exactly, but I know I am manifesting a tiny little house for one. I know that it will be in the rent range where I can live comfortably and move forward and start to build and recreate myself. I know that I'll be able to have my outside stuff with me, my inside stuff. There's also things that are starting to fall into place. Like I found my bed. I found earlier this week a metal bed that I got for a steal on Wayfair. And so I will be getting that next week. And I'll have to put it together myself. But when I do, it'll be fine, right? So I'll have it in the box. It'll be in the garage until I move. Then yesterday, I found my mattress. Now, originally, late fall, I got a new mattress for us. It was a Nectar, one of those foam mattresses that has the pillows, that comes up in a box. It's an amazing mattress, but that bed is no longer mine. I'm staying in the basement. He's upstairs. He's got the mattress. So for me, I wanted to make sure that wherever I go to, my sacred place, my little space where I can feel comfortable and at ease and rest will be in my own little bed, right? So when I got my bed, the metal frame, originally I was looking for the full size, but the queen that I got was on sale, a huge sale, and I ended up getting that because it was a lot cheaper than the full size. So then I was looking at mattresses because now what I want, those mattresses are expensive, right? And I was able to find on Overstock.com a queen size mattress that was significantly marked down. It was a good mattress, great reviews, and I like what we have here. So I was like, oh my God, that's what I'm going to get. So I purchased it. I was able to get it. It's going to be coming. I can put it in the garage until I'm ready to move. And then there you go. My girlfriend Suzanne, she's another person who is helping me fall into place. She's somebody where she's got a couch for me. She's got a little dinette set for me. I'm going to go and see her this weekend. I'm not taking it with me, but when she moves from her place, I will be able to take that and move it into my place. So everything is really working out for me and for my highest good. Everything that I'm looking for, everything that I want, it's going to be a cute little tiny space for me where I can do what I do and what I love and choose to live however I want to live. It's going to be an amazing emotion. So for me, I have to let these things out. Be grateful for every day that I wake up. That was one of our, what do you call it? One of our inspirations today. Hold on, I'm going to show you what it is. Grateful heart. Start each day with a grateful heart. That's something where you don't really realize when you wake up and you're going through stuff. You may find yourself cranky, crabby. You don't want to get out of bed. You just want to hide inside the house. You don't want to deal with anyone or go anywhere. I get it because I'm telling you, I'm dealing with the same things right now. But when you wake up with a grateful heart, everything starts to shift and change. Now, I saw, was it last week? Yes, it was. It was last week. Oprah Winfrey. Now, calm down, everybody. It's not that serious. Everybody is like, Oprah, Oprah, Oprah. I'm not a big Oprah fan. I like her. I don't eat, sleep, and breathe Oprah. But she's doing this meditation series for 21 days, releasing the weight with Deepak. Why can't I remember things the way I want to? I don't know. I can't think of it. Anyway, they're doing this whole series, right? I was able to download the program to my phone. Deepak, you guys know it. I don't know why I can't remember people's names today. Maybe it's just not important. But anyway, with Oprah and Deepak, they are doing this whole meditation series. It's releasing the weight. And it's not just physical weight. I know Rebecca's not a fan of Oprah either, but it's not releasing the weight per se, but it is releasing the heaviness. Deepak Chopra. Thank you, Julia. It's not, it's like the heaviness that we hold on to when we're, feeling emotions or we're feeling lonely or we need to feel that comfort. We really don't comfort ourselves. We don't give ourselves what we need. We always go to the food, right? So every morning for 21 days with this app, they're giving you a free meditation. And so the last 3 days I have been meditating. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk either. Meditating. And it's not that long. It's maybe 20 minutes, if that, because Oprah has her little thing to say, which totally makes sense. Then Deepak has his thing to say. He gives us our little mantra, and then we go into this meditation. And it's helping me to really center myself. It's helping me to become present in the moment. It's helping me to release stored up emotions that I have not expressed in a long time. And it's amazing how when these emotions come up or these thoughts come up, you go back to your mantra and you can stay that way. I listened to Master John Douglas. That's from Rebecca. I'll have to check that out. Thank you for sharing that. So that's stuff where you want to start to get centered. There was, let's see here. I know I have all these great things that popped up today now that we're doing the show. From the Elephant Journal, the point of meditation isn't to be peaceful, to be better than where you are now, or to get away from everything. It is to be present with whatever is. And that's from Walton Lewis. And that's really cool because it helps you really to get present to where you're at. Hey, Barbara. So that's something where when you start to meditate, you're quieting your mind. You're allowing the information to come through for you so that you can be at peace, so that you can listen to what it is that you need to hear so that you can start to move forward. Hey, Kimmy, so that you can move forward and you can start making these plans. Because when you're at a loss and you're starting to do something new, or you need to start something new, right? You're embarking on something that you're absolutely terrified to do. You don't know where to go. You don't know how it's going to be for you. You don't know how it's going to turn out. So you start to feel terrified. You're frozen in time. You don't know what avenue to take or where to begin. And so for me, one of the things was starting to pick out where I'm going to be. You know, how do I want my spaces to look? What kind of pieces of furniture do I need? And those things are starting to fall into play. And when I'm putting those in this house that I don't have yet, then I know that that is happening. And when it's time for me to go, I will have everything that I need to move in to be comfortable in that moment. Same thing when a car dies, right? What are you going to drive? I know, Barbara, she's from Las Vegas, my cousin. I just love her. When a car dies, what are you going to do? You need a car to get somewhere. You need to go here. You need to go there. You need to go to a job. What are you going to do? Maybe your finances are not as good as you would like them to be. And you're like, can I take on a car payment? Can I find a car that meets my budget? Am I going to go over budget? So you've got to take that tiny little step and look at what is going to ease your mind in that moment, and then move forward to what it is that you really want, what you can afford, what you can get, and start to take that step. When your relationships are breaking up, like a friendship that you have, a friendship that you've had for a long time, it's not everybody is supposed to be with you all the time, forever and a day. Sometimes things break up. And when you take that very first step into breaking habits of calling each other every day, or things that you would do all the time, it's like you have to start to look at where you're going in your life. What is it that you really want? How are you two not compatible anymore? That's why things are breaking up. So those are the things that you want to start to look at for yourself. Start to take those steps blindly. It's literally blindly taking steps. You're using faith. Remember last week we talked about fear and faith cannot walk hand in hand. You actually have to choose one. And when you are constantly choosing faith, taking that step, that leap, then you're able to take the next step and the next step and the next step. And let me tell you, this past week out loud, I chose faith a lot. I would be in the shower and I would be like screaming faith in the shower. I would be doing something and I would scream faith out loud. So that way I know that when I was starting to feel the fear, my ego's coming in to protect me. Like, you know what? It's not that bad. You can deal with it. You don't have to get divorced. You could just stay here. It's not that serious. You know, you start to wiggle your way into certain ways of being that you're comfortable in. But you don't want to be that way anymore. So you have to choose the faith, take the steps to make everything happen. And so, you know, buying a bed for myself, buying the mattress for myself, I am planning on a place where to put that bed and mattress, right? How I'm going to make that space a sanctuary, how I'm going to make my living room a sanctuary, my kitchen a sanctuary, the outside a sanctuary. Everywhere I turn, I want it to be somewhere where I can be at peace and do the things that I want to do and just love myself and grow, because there's going to be a lot of healing that I will be doing as well. It's not going to be something where I'm going to be just going to and having a party and saying, hey, world, here I come, right? It's going to be something where I get to sit and reflect and be with me and realize how extraordinary I am. Allow the healing to come in, because it's been a long relationship. You know, there is some pain. There is a lot of anger and hurt, but it is what it is, right? If there wasn't, I wouldn't be leaving. So there's a lot of things about me that I need to change and transform so that I can be of service even more so to other people. And those are the things that you want to look at, whatever your situation is, whatever it is that you are growing and doing and learning from, that's what you want to do as well. You want to start to make the plans, start talking about your situation, start talking to other people, right? You want to do those kinds of things. You know, here's a little motivation is spring is the time to plan and create projects. So even yourself can be a project, and start planning on what it is that you want to do. How do you want to be with yourself? You don't want to, set yourself back in any way. Never look back unless you're planning to go that way. So that's something really too. That's another powerful message. And that's from Henry David Thoreau. It is never look back unless you are planning to go that way. And that's the biggest thing, right? If I stay here, I will stay stuck. I will never move forward. I will never be better. I will just be able to give you what I can give you. And that's the end of the story. If I stay here and keep looking back and keep looking at what I've had, right? But if I take those steps to move forward, I'm going to be something different. I'm going to grow. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be able to help you in ways that I don't even know how I'm going to help you, but I'll be able to do that. And that's the part, hey, Cynthia, that's the part that I'm looking forward to. That's the part where you need to be looking forward to. Look forward, move forward, keep taking those steps. If you want to turn your head and see where you've come from, that's perfect. But don't stay there. Don't stay in that space where it's comfortable and you have adjusted yourself. We have all succumbed to being comfortable. All of us, we're all resigned to it, right? If we are terrified and scared and we don't know where to go from here, that's where you need to be. Because that's when you're going to push yourself. You have to think outside the box. You're climbing outside of the box. You're taking that ladder and you're throwing it over and saying, I can't be here anymore. I've outgrown my box. Now it's time for me to grow and be better and see where I am better serving other people. And that's where you need to be. And that's what I'm doing. That's something where we all need to do it. It's terrifying. And if you're terrified, do it. I'm terrified. I'm like, what am I going to do for money, right? So, and I'm sitting here thinking about, I'm growing my business. Things are taking off. You know, I've got these parties that I do. I've got events that I do, people that I coach. But then it's like, I have to live, right? I have to support myself. I have to support a rent. I have to support electricity, water, garbage, internet, my phone, food, gas, car payment now, car insurance now, health insurance now. You know, there's all these expenses. So if I need to work a job and then do my business and grow it after work and on the weekends, so be it, right? I'm not in charge of the plan. So I have to start rolling. I have to let go and stop taking control of everything and start to move forward. So that way everything works out for my highest good. Right? That's something where we have to make adjustments. We have to be flexible. You know, we have to push ourselves in a way where, you know what, this is how it's got to be. And this is what we're going to do for right now. And how anything works out, that's the way it's supposed to be. And so trusting in who you are and what you're doing is absolutely amazing. You know, if you guys want to call in or participate, you are absolutely you're more than welcome to do so. So call 347-989-8086. It's already 12:31. We're going to be doing our angel card reading pretty soon. Hey, Bonnie. So I was just talking to you, but about you. I was just talking about this, how you do these wonderful things and what I have learned. And also there was, last night there was, oh my gosh, I have to go back because it's the intuitive angel reader. She was on Facebook last night and she was giving readings regarding our animals. And so I know, right? So my two dogs, one is like, quit going around in circles because the information's not being received, so stop. And then the other one was about being safe, quit fighting. I need a safe environment. So that was pretty cool. Yesterday was a very big day for me, which I absolutely appreciated. And Bonnie, for sure, is the one who started the ball rolling when she was doing her thing. I was giving myself an angel card reading, and it's like, contact Bonnie and go see Bonnie today. So that's what I did. So mwah, to you, Bonnie, for sure. So you guys, this is the thing. When you are making these changes, it's just time to start to move forward. Change the way you look at things, and the things that you look at will change. So if you see everything as a problem, it's going to be a problem. If you see everything as an opportunity, growing, it's going to be an opportunity. You're going to grow. You've got to change the way you look at things. We wear glasses with all these filters on them, right? And when you start to take away the filters, then you're going to see things for what they truly are. And we get so jaded, we get so bombarded with what our perception is, we're not really looking at things the way they should be. Thank you, Bonnie. I know, I just love her. We're not looking at things the way they should be. We're looking at things through all of these filters. And when you take it off, you can start to really, get the perspective that you need, the strength that you need, the courage. The other thing is to let your emotions out. Don't keep them all locked up inside, because when you keep your emotions locked in, they eventually will come out. And where you are and what you're doing and who you're with, when those emotions are ready to come out, trust me, they're coming. They're not going to wait for you to get home and be by yourself and be in a private moment where it's like, hey, here we are, so let's let it all out. It's going to be in opportunities of time where you're going to be like thrown back yourself, and so will the other person, because there is never the perfect time or scenario where these emotions are going to decide to come out. It's triggers, things that are going to happen, a word that's going to be said, a sigh that's made, a sound that's going to happen, where all of a sudden all this crap becomes unleashed, and the person's going to be looking at you like, what the hell just happened? Honest to God, it happens. Trust me, because it happened to me as well. It happened to me early on in this marriage. There was things that I didn't deal with that I thought I dealt with, but not really, from my upbringing, from my first marriage. It was a lot of stuff. And so there's a lot of things that you don't even realize will pop up. And when they do, it's going to knock you out as well as everybody else around you. So deal with those emotions. Get them out of your body. Also, those emotions will store, right? If you have heart problems, lung problems, weight problems, inflammation, headaches, neck aches, joint pain, back pain, what is it? What's going on around you emotionally? What's going on around you physically? Are you constantly in fear? Do you not feel financially taken care of? Do you not feel supported, right? Your knees and your back is support. Your lower back is finances. You've got to look at this kind of stuff. What's going on with you? And all of that is going to start to fester. Honestly, it really happens. Here's one that I really, really liked. The best part about life is every morning you have a new opportunity to become a happier version of yourself. No matter what is going on in your life, just be happy that you woke up. Be happy that you're here. Be happy that you have the opportunity to keep going forward in your life. Be happy. I know for me, I wake up sometimes, well, I've woken up many, many times, more than just sometimes, not even liking myself, not even wanting to be around myself. I'll even let everybody know I woke up extremely crabby and I can't even stand to be next to me. That's pretty bad. That's because I'm carrying a lot of stuff. That's because there's a lot of things that have been going on with me that I've not really dealt with. I deal with it in my dreams, and then I wake up and it's because my dreams are as if they are real, because they really are real. I am dealing with different things in a different level, a different dimension, but they're really happening. And then when I wake up and things are around me and I'm just like, oh my God, just stay away. Otherwise, I can't help you, because whoever is not alive at the end of the day, it's your fault because I warned you. But actually starting to take care of me and do some meditating, getting present with what's going on, taking some steps to make me feel more comfortable. Buying my bed is like letting me know that it's going to be okay. You're on the right track. Otherwise, that bed wasn't supposed to be there for me. But that bed is there for me. My mattress is there for me. It's because I know that I am on track to where I need to be. I hope we're still moving forward. Yes. So that's what's going on. And those are the things that you want to look at. How are you participating? Are you, getting angry at every little thing. And trust me, I have been. It's very difficult sometimes for me to be in a situation. I'm a Cancer. I am true 100% to my sign. I'm an extremely emotional person. I am a very loving person. I'm very guarded. I can go into a shell very quickly. I'm very outspoken and I love to be around people, but then I also like my time. And when my inner core and my inner circle is out of sorts, it drives me absolutely bonkers. And I'm expecting things out of people that I shouldn't be expecting out of. People deal with things in a particular way. They're not going to deal with stuff in my way. But my emotion comes out and it's like, rear, rear, rear. You know what I'm saying? So that's something where we have to check ourselves. We have to really get present to who we are and realize the other person isn't in the same space. So if you're on a circle and you're going through this hamster wheel going round and round and round and the person is not able to receive it, you got to jump off because there's not a thing that you can possibly say that will help this person understand. And that's the biggest thing. Hey, Melissa, it's been a long time. So that's something that I'm talking about. So when you're starting things that are new and doing the certain things that's happening, you've got to start taking those plans, those steps, little tiny steps. And I know my house is coming to me. I know I'm going to be in a space where it'll be that little house for one. I will have enough property where I can do my own thing. And it's going to be great for me. I'm enjoying it. I know that my son will come and see me whenever he needs to, and things will be bigger, happier, and I will be doing things that I didn't even know that I was going to be doing. So that's what I'm excited for. So it is already 39 past the hour. Oh my gosh, Melissa, thank you. I used to work with Melissa a long time ago at a chiropractic company, and it's been a long time. Hey, Mohammed, how are you? It's been a long time since I've seen her, so I'm very excited that she is on. So we've been talking about the last few weeks about new beginnings. So, and starting today's making the plan. So we are now going to jump into the angel card reading part of the segment, which I'm pretty excited for. So I always clear myself. I'm always thinking about everybody, including myself. So whatever all of us are going through, the cards are going to come up. So I'm going to start out with my angel cards first. Oh, and one already just flew out. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm going to get these angel cards out. We're going to start shifting that. And again, if you guys have any questions, oh my gosh, I just love this guy, Muhammad. He's amazing. I had the pleasure and the honor of reading him. And now he's engaged and I'm so excited for him. He's such an amazing human being. What a heart, a loving, loving heart. I'm so excited. All right, here we go. So we've got a couple of angel cards. And then we're going to do a past life card. Oh my gosh. These cards are jumping out of the box. I'm excited. I love reading cards. This is like my favorite thing to do. I just did an angel party on Saturday night, which was unbelievable. And I was able to read things that I had no idea I was going to be able to do. But my gift keeps getting stronger and stronger, and I absolutely love it. You are so sweet. I love you, Muhammad. He really is an amazing guy. I'm telling you, he really is. And he's such a sharp dresser. Oh my gosh. He's young, but now he is taken. So he lives in the Schaumburg area. He's pretty cool. All right, and so here's some angel cards that are coming out. And then, of course, not angel cards, my fairy cards. I think I said that right. The fairies love to talk. They have so many things to say, and I just love them. But we're at like 41 past the hour. Oh, there we go. Do you guys see that one jump out? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love it. Okay, there we go. And then my other fairy cards. And I have to say, I love these cards. I am so connected to these cards. It is unbelievable. These cards actually come to me when I'm actually getting read, or I'm getting Reiki treatment, or in my dreams. My shapeshifter came to my dream yesterday, actually. So that was pretty amazing. They have a lot to say. And they're always spot on too. So I just love them. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready for it? All right, it's 42 past the hour. Okay, we're going to start with the angels first. But some of these fairies really want to have a conversation. Okay, so playfulness. There is a lot of us out here who need to quit taking everything so seriously. It's time for us to start being playful. It's time for us to really get a hold. Oh my gosh, my energy is amazing right now. I can feel it. It's really time for us to take ourselves outside and start playing. Get into nature. I just saw something on Facebook today, and I've seen it before, and I'm a tree person, so I need to get out there, is to bathe yourself in trees. So going somewhere like a forest preserve, or there's a place in Rockford, the Japanese gardens, there's areas where if there's a lot of trees, you want to get out there because you really want to, give yourself a bath in the trees, as well as start to be playful. Start to enjoy yourself. Start to give yourself time to be a kid. Quit adulting all the time. We don't always have to be so serious. The past life is Greco-Roman, that we are also very magical beings. No matter what we do, no matter what we're going to say or how we do it, we are very magical. So being playful and knowing that we come from the Greco-Roman, we can create whatever it is that we want. Do you understand? We can create the playful time. We can create anything that we want to do in our lives just by being playful and knowing that we have the magic around us to do it. And that is something that I know that you guys need, and you need to hear it. We don't always have to be so serious all the time. Okay, so this fairy card is Prince of Spring, charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. Take immediate action. They want us to do it today. Get outside. If you can take a few minutes today to get outside and just be playful and enjoy the spring air, even if it's chilly, warm, however it has to be, just get out there and play and have a little bit of fun. Do something exciting for yourself and enjoy what you're doing. The Green Man. I love this guy. I'm telling you, he is with me all the time. He comes up all the time in readings. So take the initiative, fertilization in action. Again, he's like, come on out. The Green Man wants you to come out and play. Come to him and play. He's going to help you. He's going to revitalize you. He's going to give you what you need, the energy you need. So get out there, you guys. Support. You are fully supported. Your angels and guides are supporting you 100%. Even if you don't feel supported here in the world, in your human self, you have all your spiritual guides, family members, angels, all of them. They're all behind you 100%. They're all working very hard to make things work for you. So be in that space. Be in that moment. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Julie is there? Oh, I will pull a card for her. Oh my gosh, for sure. So Aunt Julie is an amazing woman. I haven't seen her in years and years and years. I was little when we last saw her. I think maybe junior high, something like that. I don't know. We were young. That's amazing. I just love your mom. All right. So anyway, we're being supported by the other side. So no matter what you're doing, you want to make sure that you can feel that presence. So you'll be able to feel that presence when you are outside and you're starting to be playful, enjoy yourself. The arts. That means that no matter what is going on in your life, you can create something from nothing. Absolutely something from nothing. You don't have to have anything in order to create the extraordinary life that you're looking for. You don't have to look a certain way, have certain things, have money. You can start something from nothing. You are very creative, you are very magical, and you're able to do that as such. So that's something, my nose is all itchy. Something you want to do. I'm vibrating right now and it's irritating my nose. All right, 2 of Spring, a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. That's something where when you are getting outside of yourself, you are starting to create. Really realize that you are a magical being, that you can create whatever you want. Just think of yourself as having this beautiful white canvas, and you can paint whatever you want on it. And that paint is going to come off the canvas, and you're going to create it all around you. Think of things like that, how you want it to be. And it's perfect with taking that very first step in planning. That's everything is all starting to come together, and they're letting us know that. Egypt, again, the pyramids start. Oh my gosh. So the pyramids too are amazing because they're also helping you balance your energy. So you want to get those. Oh my gosh, mine are downstairs. I have 2 tiny little pyramids that have the Reiki symbols on them. And it also helps to balance your chakras. It also helps with the EMFs so that you're not constantly being bombarded by EMF waves, you know, with your Wi-Fi, all of that kind of thing. So with Egypt, you want to really get that in. You want to start absorbing that healing energy because it's possible. We all have the capabilities of doing so. All right, inspiration and ideas. So when you're playful, when you're doing the things that you want to do, when you're creating this beautiful masterpiece, you have got all kinds of ideas and inspirations coming. And those ideas and inspirations are from your angels and guides, which means that these inspirations and ideas are not a joke. They're not stupid. They're not ridiculous. They're things that you should be doing. They're things that you're being guided to do so that you can grow and succeed in your life. And those are the things that are amazing with the ideas. So always know that when you have something pop in your head, it's not stupid. It's right where you need to be. Galactic. This comes up a lot too. We also are all from the stars. We're from the universe. We have all of this energy inside of us. We have all these gifts, right? We are capable of doing things that we don't even realize. We don't even give ourselves permission to really be our true selves and shine bright. We have the energy, we have the magic, we have everything that we need. And this is something that it's time to start unleashing. Start opening up yourself. Climb out of your box. Get rid of the lid, burn it, break down the walls of your box so that you can expand yourself in ways that you know that you can move forward, that you can create whatever it is that you want. You're never too old. You're never too young. You don't have to look a particular way. You can just do what you need to do and move forward in your life and create what's possible. And that's what I'm excited for because I'm creating all kinds of things. It doesn't matter. I'm actually looking forward to turning 50. I want to be in my own space. I want to do my own thing. And I'm telling you, I can feel it. I know it's all happening. I feel it bursting out of me. Sometimes for me, the hardest part is being patient. And that's the hard part for me. And I also know about myself, I will create drama so I don't get sucked back in. So if it's always miserable, I'll keep moving forward instead of saying, I could deal with it because I've been dealing with it for so many years. So these are the kinds of things that we need to look at. So astral, it's love affair, sensuality, and fertility. So this really, I love these cards. These cards are amazing. These are my absolute beautiful fairy cards. And oh my gosh, I have to say, my husband did get these for me. And I've never been so connected to cards as I really am to these. It's amazing. But it's time to start loving yourself. Start allowing yourself to be rebirthed into something extraordinary. Whatever it is that you've been wanting forever and a day, really start to embrace it. Really start to take the steps to move forward into it. But most of all, you've got to start loving yourself. Love yourself for every square inch of you, every strand of hair, every gray hair, every bald hair, whatever it is, right? You know, if you have extra weight, you're a little bit fluffy, who cares? If, I don't know if you have to wear glasses or not, it really doesn't matter, right? The point is, you have to start to love and accept every bit of yourself, no matter what your attitude is, how you laugh, how you handle things, all those stuff. You have to start to really love and embrace you because that's when you become fertile. That's when you're going to start birthing out all these ideas. You're going to birth out yourself. Things are going to be magical and amazing for you. 2 of summer, falling in love and making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. This is about your relationship with yourself. This is not about somebody else. This is really about you. You want to take really good care of you and start to read and fall in love with yourself. Start to enjoy every bit of who you are. If you're quirky and weird, oh my God, embrace your quirky and weirdness. If you are somebody who laughs really loud and maybe sounds like a hyena, embrace it. These are things about you that are magical, that grabs people's attention. It's like your love language, right? It's what, you ever watch that show Potion Number 9 with Sandra Bullock, and they take that potion and just that sound comes out and everybody comes running to her? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is for you. It's like, embrace who you are, be magical, fall in love with you, and take care of the relationship with you. Because once you do that, once you take care of you, you're able to take care of everybody else. Hey, Jet. Oh my gosh, Mohammed, you're awesome. Karen is there. How are you guys? Oh my God. So that's what you want to do. Take care of you. 5 of winter, walking away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't your best choice for happiness, something that's not worth your effort. So here's another thing too. Stop being negative towards yourself. Quit allowing other people into your life who don't have something nice to say. If you have somebody who is like, you know, raining on your parade all the time, it's time to move them out of your life. It's time to move forward. It's time to start to look at you as a whole and start loving and surrounding yourself with all the wonderful, loving, magical things around you. Quit letting other people pick at you and say certain things, because you actually start to believe those things, and that's how we fall apart. That's how we fall into what we've been doing, and that's how we stay stuck in the situation that we're in. So this is all about being playful, being magical, creating whatever it is that you want, but you got to clean off the canvas a little bit in order to have that big white space. Okay, Frigga, readiness, bounty, and plenty. So you guys, we're ready. It's time. Whatever it is that you've been contemplating, you're ready for it. Just do it. You're going to have everything you need. And I love this card. I just got it. She's saying to me, seriously, Rita, you have everything that you need. Quit it. So that's the biggest thing. That's what I love about these cards. I'm just hearing it in my voice. We have everything. You have it all deep down inside of you. All you have to do is unleash it. It's like the galactic. Unleash your energy, unleash your spirit, unleash the light, unleash the power. You've got it all inside of you. That's what you need to do. Oh, I love it. And the ancient. So, there, as I just said, the ancient. So it's like the elder, the experience, the lessons. We have it all inside of us. We know exactly what we need to do. It's just time to start moving forward and putting it out there. It's start to really trust and know that what we know about ourselves, the wisdom that we have, we're able and capable of doing all of it. All of it. Okay, oh my gosh, you guys, that was amazing. It's 55 past the hour. So, all right, let me pull some cards. So my Aunt Julie, I'm going to do that really quick. I got to get my cards back together. And if you guys want me to pull a card, if I have time, I can pull cards for somebody else if you want. I can do that. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh. You know what? I made the biggest mistake of, like looking for insurance just to see if I can see what's out there, but they make you give your information and they have not stopped calling me. And for me, it's so frustrating because I get these calls from everywhere. Like ever since I hit the send button, like the calls have not stopped, and it's been over a week. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so I'm going to pull, let's see, what should I pull? Should I pull the fairies? Love the fairies. They're so wise, and they're with me all the time. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of time just trying to figure out what I want. Okay, you ready? Here we go. We're going to pull these cards. All right. So I'm calling upon, there we go, Aunt Julie, your angels and guides. Okay. All right, so your first card is the fairy norm, planning, patience, and cooperation. So whatever it is that you're doing, just keep things in play. Just keep taking those little steps. Don't fight it, whatever comes up for you. If there's some sort of shift or change in plan, just go with the flow. Don't fight it. Just keep that energy flowing beautifully. The next card is bliss, contentment, satisfaction, and security. So again, where you're at in life is amazing because you've got things that you want to do and everything's happening. You don't necessarily have to do it, but you love learning, growing, doing different things, planning different things, and you're just happy being around and just enjoying your life fully. And that's something where you're just fully content with who you are, which is absolutely amazing. And Issa, stillness, pause, and delicacy. You are somebody too who really takes good care of yourself. You're somebody who just loves yourself for who you are 100%. You're not somebody who will do things because other people say so. You're somebody who will just love and appreciate every little thing that you're doing. I know you see Teddy moving around a little bit. He heard a truck. So that is amazing for you. That is a great way to be, and I love that. Who you are as a human being is just absolutely extraordinary. And I know that with you being with Barbara and you're visiting, I think that is amazing. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not stuck. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's your card. You've got the fairy norm, you've got bliss and Issa. So these are letting me know that everything that you're doing, you're spot on 100%. It has been amazing reading all of you. It's been amazing having this conversation. Oh my gosh, thank you, Julia. Oh my gosh, Mohammed, you're awesome. Oh, Anne was there. Hello. Blog Talk gives an extra 15 minutes. It doesn't air live, but it is in the same archive. Awesome. Thank you so much, Julia. Did you want a quick reading really fast, Julia? If you did, I can pull some cards for you as well then. But I think it's going to, I don't know. We'll see if it hangs up or not. Or not. We'll see. You guys got to respond to me. Either way, I love you guys. I think it's amazing. I can't wait till next week to share what's been going on, things that I'm doing and planning. Oh, there's this movie that I went and saw, which was called Heal. Thank you, Julia. Oh, yes, please. All right, I'll go from the same fairy cards. So Heal is another movie that we just saw. It's a documentary where you can start to use your mind to heal your body. And when you meditate and you have not just happy thoughts, but you start to let go of the emotions, your body can actually heal itself 100%. So that's something you can get on Netflix or Amazon. Watch the movie Heal. It's a documentary. Unbelievable. I've seen it on Amazon. Then I went and saw it at a production in one of the towns next to me. And then I plan on seeing it again. But then there's also another movie at the show that I want to go see is I Can Only Imagine. And that is about allowing those emotions to come out through song. And that I'm looking forward to too, because the guy who sings the song, he had a crazy upbringing as well. And he took care of it through song. And his life totally shifted and changed. So I'm going to go and see that too. I know I've got some tears to let go regarding that kind of stuff too. So, all right, Julia, oath, promise, pledge, and contract. So there's something that you're going to be canceling. And I know you just got divorced. So, you know, make a promise to yourself to do what you really want to do. And if you need to cancel any kind of contracts or promises, it's okay to do it. Just go ahead and do it. You need to do what's right for you. And just keep moving forward. Keep taking those little steps no matter what you do. Initiate. It's curiosity, open, and warm. So, yeah, initiate. So you want to also, whatever it is that you're doing, you want to, you know, let your curiosity be the guide for you, right? So you know how they always say curiosity kills the cat? Well, not in your case. It's not going to kill you. You want to be curious, because when you're curious, that's what's going to help you take those little steps moving forward one by one by one, because you want to see what's going on. You want to see what's out there. So that's something that you want to definitely do. So take those little steps and move forward and be curious. Let the warmth inside of you, let the love happen. Don't be guarded, jaded, or judgy. You want to make sure that you're seeing everything with an open heart, clear off your eyes, and you'll be able to see what you need to see to move forward. And then the other one here, I love this card also. It's the Life Bringer, establishment, growth, and fulfillment. Once you start to do that, you're going to see where you're going to go and plant your roots. You're going to see where you need to be, and that's what's going to happen for you. So that's something that you want. So just open yourself up, be open, ready to go, cancel any promises you need to do, and just start to move forward. All right, my friends, there it is. I love each and every one of you. Let's see. But you'll pull one for me as well. Yes, Mohammed, I will. Hey, James. Hey, Kylie. I will pull one for you as well. Okay, Mohammed, I will. Oh, there we go. There's one like right away. Let's see here. Here's another. And here's another. Okay, you ready for it? All right, Mohammed. Freyer, it's abundance, peace, and contentment. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable, my friend. I'm telling you, and you are full of abundance. You are somebody who is living a life of extraordinaire. Who you are and what you're creating, they're letting you know we're watching you, we see it, and continue doing what you're doing because you're living an extraordinary life. The trickster, deceit, betrayal, and guile. So this I think I've talked to you about before. You just have to be very, very careful of who you let around you, who you're giving yourself fully to. It's not your significant other, it's not your newly engaged, but it's somebody else that we've already discussed. You've just got to be very careful because they're going to try to get as much as they can out of you, and they are fully capable of getting it for themselves. Do not give it all away. And we've discussed this, so I think you know what I'm talking about. And I can't even say that, like, just saying it, like, I feel the conviction. I feel the pull to you right from my heart. So that is something that is very, very important. Do not be fooled by somebody. Don't feel sorry for them. That's the biggest thing. You feel sorry for them. Don't feel sorry for them. They're doing what they need to do to get what they need, and they're fully capable, so don't feel sorry. Before the gathering, it's celebration, anticipation, and the event. So here's the thing. Just enjoy yourself. Have fun. Let things go. Go to the party. Dress up. Do whatever it is that you need to do and have a good time. I'm telling you, you are absolutely amazing. Let's see. Awesome. Great message. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for that block spot. Got it. Okay. I'm glad because you know exactly what I'm talking about, Mohammed. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for staying on. It's 5 past. You're absolutely amazing. You are so welcome. So welcome. All right, you guys, I love you. Have an amazing day. Bye.